Here are some scans that I have of different types of brain. So this is a normal brain, and the red area are the areas that are quote unquote lit up. Okay. This is vascular dementia. Look how much of this is just missing. And then Lewy body, the same thing, just area that is missing. And that's just, you can see very little of this brain is actually lit up. Here we've got Alzheimer's disease, frontal lobe, front, and then we've got mixed dementia here. So when you see these scans, it just makes it, I mean, you can visually see why these people struggle so much. So Alzheimer's disease, let's go back to this. So memory loss, especially with recent events, okay? Confusion, difficulty recognizing people and places, language problems, trouble finding words, following conversation. Sometimes you'll almost think that they're not interested, but it's not that they're not interested, they're not able to follow along. Losing track of time or getting lost in familiar settings. Behavioral changes, mood swings, withdrawal, depression. Sundowners is another thing that we see commonly in various dementias, certainly in Alzheimer's. And that usually happens somewhere between 3 and 6 in the afternoon. You notice a real change in their behavior and their mood. Sometimes, sometimes it's treated with medication. Sometimes, if you're able to distract them and keep them busy during that time, you can help get through that time smoother. It just really varies. Then there's vascular dementia. Vascular dementia, all dementias can be tricky, but vascular dementia can be tricky as well because it has to do with the vascular, so the blood flow that's going to your brain. Vascular dementia can last, people could have developed early signs of vascular dementia in their 20s, 30s, and they're not showing symptoms until much, much later. Oftentimes you'll find with vascular dementia that if there's a scan done, they will have seen some white matter. Vascular dementia, they often have problems with problem solving, planning, organizing, making decisions, slower thought processes. So it takes them longer to respond. The speed of their thinking is reduced. They can have coordination problems too, more falls, tripping, that they'll say, oh, I just didn't see where I was walking, but you notice that they're struggling with their balance. Mood swings as well, increased risk for depression, anxiety. In this disease, as I mentioned, it could have started 30 years ago, and they're just developing it, maybe now in their 60s, 70s, 80s.